Hello students, this class I am going to discuss how to find the rank of a matrix using elementary row operation. First we see the definition of a matrix. A set of numbers arranged in rows and columns is called a matrix. The matrix is denoted by capital letters A, B, C, etc. See this example, the matrix A is 1, 2, 4, 5. The order of the matrix A is 2 cross 2 since it has 2 rows and 2 columns. There are 3 elementary row operations. See the first one, interchange of any 2 rows for a given matrix A. The matrix A here given is 4, 1, minus 9, 2. So I am going to interchange the rows R1 and R2. So in the place of R1, you should write R2. In the place of R2, you need to write R1. So the resultant will be the matrix minus 9, 2, 4, 1. The second operation, multiply all the elements of a row by a non-zero constant. The matrix A is given as 1, 2, 3, 4. The operation is R1 should be replaced by 2 into R1. That means you need to multiply all the elements of the first row by the non-zero constant 2. So the resultant will be 1 into 2 is 2, 2 into 2 is 4. The second row will be as it is. The third operation, any row is replaced by adding p times all the elements of that row with k times the corresponding elements of another row. For example, I consider the matrix A. A is given as 3, 4, 5, 6. The operation given here is R1 should be replaced by R1 plus 3 R2. That means you need to add the elements of R1 with 3 times the corresponding elements of R2. So the resultant will be, see here, R1 is 3 plus 3 times 5. So 15 plus 3 is 18. Then the second element is 4 plus 3 times 6. So 18 plus 4 is 22. So first row should be replaced by R1 plus 3 R2. Second row will be as it is 5, 6. So these are the 3 elementary row operation. Using these 3 elementary row operations, we are going to find the rank of a matrix. So first we see the definition of a matrix which is in row echelon form. A non-zero matrix A is said to be in row echelon form if it satisfies the following conditions. So what is the first condition? The first few rows or all the rows are non-zero rows. The second condition is all the elements below the rth element in the rth column should be 0. See this example. First row is given as 1, 2, 3. Second row 0, 1, 2. Then the third row is 0, 0, 0. So when we say the row is a non-zero row is at least one element in the row should be a non-zero element. See the first row. Here all the elements are non-zero elements. So this is the non-zero row. Then the second row 1 and 2 are non-zero elements. So second row also non-zero row. See the third row, all the elements are 0. So this is called the 0 row. So whenever I say the matrix A is in echelon form, it should satisfy these two conditions. So what's the first condition? The first few rows or all the rows are non-zero rows. See this example. See here, this is the non-zero row. This is also non-zero row. So first few rows are non-zero rows. Then the remaining row is a 0 row. So first condition is true. Then the second condition is all the elements below the rth element in the rth column should be 0. So what does it mean is, first consider the first column, first element. below which all should be 0. Next, go to the second column. Consider the second element below which everything should be 0. Then consider the third column, the third element below which nothing is there. No need to check. So you need to check each column. See, first if I consider the first column, consider the first element below which all should be 0. Then consider the second column, second element below which all the elements should be 0. Then if for a given matrix these two conditions are true, then it is called the echelon form of the given matrix. So now how to find the rank of a matrix? So the matrix A will be given to you. First you have to reduce the matrix A to echelon form. Then count the number of non-zero rows in the echelon form. The number of non-zero rows in the echelon form is the rank of the matrix. Now we are going to see one example. Find the rank of the following matrix. Here the matrix A is given 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 5, 5, 3, 4. So this is the 3 cross 3 matrix. Now we are going to find the rank of the matrix. So you need to first reduce the given matrix to row echelon form. So what's the definition? You need to consider first element in the first column. So consider this element 1. You make these two entries 0, 1, 5, 0. So I have written the operation. R2 should be replaced by R2 minus R1. Then R3 should be replaced by R3 minus 3R1. So first row will be as it is 1, 1, 1. Second row should be replaced by R2 minus R1. So 1 minus 1 is 0. 2 minus 1 is 1. 5 minus 2 is 3. Then R3 should be replaced by R3 minus 3R1. So it will become 5 minus 3, 5 minus, see this R3 should be replaced by R3 minus 5R1. This is not 3, 5R1. So 5 minus 5 is 0. 3 minus 5 is minus 2. 4 minus 10 is minus 6. So first column is over. So I have used this element 1 to make this 1 and 5 0. Next, you need to use this element 1, second element in the second column to make this minus 2 as 0. So R3 should be replaced by R3 plus 2 R2. So this will become, the resultant will be, see first row. See first row will be as it is 1, 1, 2. Then the second row also will be as it is 0, 1, 3. Then third row should be replaced by R3 plus 2 R2. Then it will become 0, 0, 0. So I am getting a resultant matrix that is in echelon form. See the first row, this is a non-zero row. Second row is a non-zero row. Third row is a 0 row. So now count the number of non-zero rows in the row echelon form. Here two non-zero rows are there. So therefore the rank of the matrix A is 2. So to find the rank of the matrix, you need to follow two steps. First, reduce the given matrix A to row echelon form. Then the second step is count the number of non-zero rows in the echelon form. The number of non-zero rows is nothing but the rank of the given matrix A. Thank you.